Mental gymnastics, I'm making these words flip. Your vertebrae when I open and slip the disc. Chiropractically not made to withstand the force of my hits. So when they breaking down the bars, they think I ain't saying shit. This is mathematics, you can add me, not subtract me. I'm divisible by 2 if a label wanna have me. The first half is lyrical infused with insanity. The second is the vocals and I do that uncanny, unsigned hype. Climbing up a mountain, I'm due for some bark if these niggas tryna bite. Woo! Coked up thinking that I need to take lines. You got a D on the test cause you way past prime. That's a fail, practically an F. And shout out to that man, I'm a fan of success. Relatability is me and something I respect. So in that case, an F will still pass the test. It's Dex. Fuck you people trying to play me like I'm not a style. My greatest hits a double every album you compile. I'm running games, smoking track like a black and mile. Picking up this generation, calling from a pocket dial. They say that rap changed, wanted to leave me but I cap space and ended to a whole new data page. My bars alone to spin Spain and bring rap back to the classics and the lyricism golden age. They know it's real, refuse to respect it. I'm underrated but was chosen due to natural selection. Competition isn't something that I see, I direct it, then go to war. The person that I see in reflections, still breaking every bracket. My cheddar bobs weaves taxes like when we rap it. Popping docs, writing word classics. My punchlines 8 miles, if they do not understand it, it's longer than they comprehension. Not to mention, my independency has been ignored. If sold out gets applied to my name, it's cause Dax the brand ain't available inside the stores and marked up due to an external mediary force. You wanna hear some more? I got these demons in my head trying to pull me, so I'm always playing tug of war on the edge. Fall until I grab a bottle, take it to the head, and I pass out and I wake up on the fucking floor. You don't know the struggle, shot after shot, thought after thought. Schizophrenic tendencies while grabbing on a mop overnight, cleaning, scrubbing on the same damn spot. Praying for a miracle while looking up to God, then remembering your broke ass still on the clock. And at 7:25 that you paid ain't enough for a lawyer for the bitch who just called the cops. That type of a struggle, that type of grind, that type of hustle, you couldn't do it. I can see it in your eyes, you couldn't last a fucking day in my shoes in a way you would last a second of mine. But I digress. See, you get bitter in this world when it shows you no respect. A cog in a wheel with a message that the algorithm sees, but it's constantly trying to suppress. Now let's take it back to historical rap, when knowledge reigned supreme and the back was packed. KRS was on the ones and the twos was stacked, with lyrical bombs like they were boom and bap. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Cool Herc and the crew that was way too loud. Trigger Hill in the game with a piece of the pie. You're too thick if you ain't heard of a rapper's delight. You gotta move back, Kennedy erase the classic. This game is a race, I'm parking the field without a social grass. It's the desert, throw a pillow in a pillar, clutching retro innocence, cordial fashion. As if the balls are structurally built into my rapping. So when you hear me snapping, just know it would have never happened. Been all pioneers like Curtis Blow, Ice-T, Rakim, Run DMC, J, Nas, EPMP, Ice Cube, LL, Easy E, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, and B.I.G., Dre, Eminem, 50 and many men. The aftermath is this, the chronic destruction of beats from an African who rams it down your throat to your abdomen. You squares only blend C's with a Madison. My Anglican belongs in a Vatican. A girl beats and I tally more bodies than a priest in the 15th century. To cross me, you gon' need Christianity. I'm no saint, but I'm mellow like Anthony. You're ball in a space where my sanity tiptoes up a hill called Calvary, where the people preaching blasphemy, so I master peace. Cause there's no limit to their disrespect. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't in the den. That last verse is biblical if that don't make sense. My name's Daniel, my critical friend. The story told is just beginning as I build suspense and craft my pen into a sword to cut through all this nonsense. I pray you can discern between real, fake, and motherfucking hater throwing backhand compliments. Still killing instrumentals, I'm instrumental. This barrier's defined and cycling through minstrels. Bleeding on tracks with a half-sharpened pencil, so I had to bridge the gap and embrace it like dental. Cut track and speed so fast at the tempo. Impacts and frequencies that crescendo. Blow minds to fix and reassemble and penetrate straight through your mental with Dax.